Welcome. Today I bring you the preview of the next chapter of The Ambassador's Daughter. While Akin reviews the document about Nair's friends, Karam receives a call from Guven asking him to find Akin, offering him money in exchange, so Karam accepts. Akin recognizes a friend of Nair's, so he asks the detective to find her and find out if Nair went with her. Meanwhile, Isabel worriedly calls Nair since they couldn't communicate anymore. Nair tells her that she is with Sanjar looking at houses and shows her through the video call, so she invites her to spend a vacation together. Melik arrives and greets Isabel, but Nair, seeing Sanjar, hangs up. Sanjar asks if she likes the house and then questions Melik about who Isabel is. Nair comments that she will decide whether to keep the house depending on the price. Sanjar comments that Nair quit her job, but she replies that not yet, so Sanjar gets upset. The realtor by Sanjar's order gives Nair a great proposal, so Nair accepts. Melik is happy and leaves with Nair. Sanjar tells the realtor that Nair will pay what they agreed and that he will pay the rest, but that Nair must not know. Sanjar sees Nair playing with Melik. Melik, seeing him, comments that she wishes he would stay with them. Moog and Geddes wait at the port. Geddes is still angry with her, so Moog asks him if he won't forgive her for saying such horrible things to Nair and for not realizing who Akin was. So Geddes asks her how could she not realize for 9 years. Moog asks him if he thinks she has humiliated them, so Geddes replies that it's okay for her to feel that pain because only then will she learn. He tells her that Sanjar will be here soon and he doesn't want her to say anything. Moog asks why he trusts her and why he doesn't want her to reveal to Sanjar about Akin. Geddes says he knows she still loves Akin and he doesn't want Sanjar to kill him. Moog throws it in his face that he's only mad at her because Nair is involved, but Geddes, annoyed, walks away. Sanjar tells Nair that he will take things to the new house while she resigns from her job at the port, and that after she goes to talk to Moog she will come back. Nair asks her not to make Moog feel worse and not to worry about Melik's and her things as she will buy them herself. Sanjar tells her that she should resign first, but she asks him not to argue in front of Melik and leaves. Sanjar goes to the port and asks Geddes how he is. Geddes says he is angry as he feels cheated. So Sanjar replies that his list of cheating is bigger and tells him that it is Yahya who is getting Nekdet out of prison. Geddes comments that Nair is going to denounce anyway, so Sanjar asks him if he talked to Nair and tells him that he will not be able to see Nair anymore, as she will not live with him and will not work at the port anymore, and threatens him. Sanjar comes in to see Moog, asks how she is and tells her that he just wants to ask her some questions about Akin. Moog says that in the end she doesn't know anything about Akin even though she loved him. Sanjar says that she still revealed everything to Akin. Moog replies that she used to tell Akin about them and the business. Sanjar calls her stupid, so Geddes gets upset. Moog apologizes to both of them, so Sanjar says they should focus on finding Akin and asks him if he knows Akin's address in Montenegro. Moog tells him about Akin's properties. Sanjar asks him what Akin did to Nair that she had to run away. Moog replies that she doesn't know, but Sanjar insists. So Moog nervously looks at Geddes and makes excuses. Sanjar presses Moog, so Geddes intervenes, but Moog tells Sanjar that Nair told her everything. Sanjar asks her if she believes what Nair said, so Geddes instructs her sister not to say anything. Moog replies that she didn't believe Nair. Sanjar asks her if she didn't believe her as a psychiatrist or as a woman in love, and if she now believes her knowing that Akin used her. Moog replies that she doesn't care and that she doesn't want to think about Nair because she is suffering. Sanjar leaves, so Geddes follows him. Sanjar says that he must find Akin. For his part, Akin goes back through Nair's friends file and recognizes Isabel. Sanjar, Nair and Melik arrive at Kavruk's house to pack their things, but there they meet Halis. Halis says she has gone to talk to Nair, so Nair accepts. Halis tries to approach Melik, but she hides behind Nair. Sanjar asks his daughter what happened. Melik tells him that when he went to prison Halis tried to take her away by force, so Sanjar gets upset. Halis says that the girl had to be with her while he was gone. But Sanjar replies that Melik should be with her mother and takes Melik away, so Nair goes to talk to Halis. Halis arrogantly threatens Nair not to denounce and to stop interfering in Sanjar's relationship with the family, since he has made an enemy of her and Yahya because of her, and asks her if what she wants is to isolate Sanjar and keep him. Nair replies that she doesn't want Sanjar, so Halis demands her to leave them alone. Nair replies that she just wants to live peacefully. Halise says that she is a mother and asks her not to denounce her, promising to leave her alone. But Nair tells her that she is not a mother, but a woman who attacked someone else, so she will wait for her in court. Nair goes upset to the house. While Halise looks at her with resentment, Sanjar asks Kavarek to take Halise away. Sanjar takes Nair and Melik to the new house. Melik asks him to stay with them, but Sanjar refuses, so she leaves angry. Sanjar says goodbye to Nair, but she tells him that if he stops chasing Akin, she will forgive Halise. Sanjar asks her who she plans to protect with that request and says that he doesn't want her forgiveness. He also tells her that he has hired a lawyer to represent her in court. The next day in jail, Luki gathers several men to beat Nekdet, then tries to stab him, shouting at him for making Manek marry another man. But Sanjar's grandfather stops him, but Luki threatens Nekdet. At that moment Nekdet is called to court, so he happily goes knowing he will go free. But Luki assures him that when he gets out he will look for him. In court, Nair acknowledges his attackers and also accuses Nekdet and Halise of being the instigators of the attack. The court asks him why he didn't say so in his statement and how he found out they were the instigators. Nair says he found out from Sanjar. So they call Sanjar to give his statement. However, Sanjar doesn't attend. So Halise is happy. Nair's lawyer says they have another witness, so they call Geddes to testify. So Nair looks at him happily. Geddes makes his statement, but not being enough, Elvan also comes to testify. Nair looks at her surprised while Yaya glares at her. Elvan makes his statement in which he states that Halise is guilty, so the court will take them to trial in another hearing. Nair leaves with Elvan and Geddes. Enraged, Yaya goes to yell at Elvan and throws her out of the mansion, calling her a traitor. Geddes and Nair try to cheer her up. She, crying, says that even though she wanted to do justice, she feels bad. Nair apologizes. So Elvan says that she is not to blame for anything and that she decided to testify because it is what she thinks is fair. Nair asks where is Sanjar. Elvan answers that Sanjar will be at the next hearing. So Geddes says that maybe Sanjar didn't attend because he went to look for Akin. Akin goes back to check the document and decides to go after Isabel. Meanwhile, Isabel is in the convent when she sees Sanjar arrive. And so we end this preview. Until next time.